Hey guys, sorry if we sprung this on you last minute. We just felt like doing a live right now because so much is going on. It's my hair.
Here, dude.
I was gonna wear it up,
Here.
and then I don't want to get another migraine.
Why don't you just put it up
because
right
I
now?
truly believe that when I put my
It
hair
looks
up,
good when it's up.
I truly believe that when I put my hair
Put
up,
it up.
when I put my
Just-
hair up, I get a migraine.
We got at least
like I
7
feel,
minutes till people come on. So,
Yeah,
So
no.
just put your
People
hair
are
up.
on. Stephanie, I don't want to put my hair up. The reason why I wanted to do
No,
a live.
I would wait till people come on.
People are on. They are on. The reason why I wanted to do a live now. See, the reason why I wanted to do a live now was because I couldn't wait till Saturday because, we're still going to do a live on Saturday, but so much is going on Twitter. I don't know for those of you who are not on Twitter, but so much is going on. The other night, I think it was like 2 nights ago, I saw hashtag Sussex baby scam. Hey guys, thanks for joining us. Hey, hi. Hi, Anita, Carrie, Snappy Speak. So those of you who are on Twitter, right now, it's currently trending again. And I'm like, oh my God, like this is not gonna die.
This
and
is the baby bump thing?
well, nobody believes that she had the babies of her own body.
Jeez.
Now, allegedly, hi Fia from Sweden. Hi Elaine. Now, allegedly, I'm going to say allegedly on all this. Allegedly, I believe Meghan Markle used a surrogate. Allegedly.
What was
We've done
what was
a
that
video.
tweet you shared the other day where they came out with not a statement but something that said the baby came via surrogate?
Oh no, you know what?
That?
Okay, so there's a guys, I don't know if you've seen it. There is a Kensington Palace tweet going around.
Yeah.
That it looks like it was sent from that account because it had the blue check mark next to it. Guys, I got to be honest with you. It looked photoshopped. It's got to be photoshopped. There is no way in the world that somebody from Kensington Palace would have put that out. And then it gets, I'm sorry. I don't know.
I saw it because you commented on it.
I don't know. I mean, as much as I would love that, it's really, see, this is the thing about the Sussex baby scam that really freaks me out. Because in order for them to have done that, they would have had to have the help of everybody involved. The royal family.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm going to take this out because I really don't want another migraine. Migraine sufferers will know this. I had a migraine for like 3 days, and that's why I look like this. I look like a truck ran over me. I had a migraine for like 3 days, and you know how like these are for migraine sufferers. You know how like after you have a migraine and then you take like a couple days to sort of like regroup, and you're afraid to kind of like jog anything in your head because you think it'll like start the migraine up again, because this time it was on this side and like all this is bruised. So that's why Stephanie wants me to put my hair up. I'm afraid to even put,
No, I just offered because I have
no, I know, but I'm afraid to even put my my hair
you gotta go to the doctor for those migraines.
No, you know what, I think
no doctors.
I think it's aging. Yeah,
I
I really do think it's aging.
would
No, they said once you get to like a certain age, you're going to start getting them a lot worse. So I've had them since I was like a kid.
There's stuff to take.
But Stephanie, remember I used to go to the doctor when I was a kid, when I was in elementary school, and they once put electrodes on my head
because
they thought I had a tumor.
Well, no, it wasn't that. It was that you worry so much and you get these tension headaches.
No, they weren't tension. They found out they were migraines.
Yeah.
But
you worry so much.
Anyways, I do worry. And this is one thing I do worry about. I worry that if the Sussex baby scam.
Sorry, because you were talking about it. I get sinus headaches,
migraines. Yeah.
They suck. And they do last for days.
I don't know what this one was, but I was ready to just die. I couldn't eat. I was nauseous. It was one of the worst migraines I've had in a really long time. Anyways, so this Sussex baby scam, guys, to those of you who believe this thing is real,
they're having a surrogate,
which I allegedly believe that too, because of just the way she acted during the 2 pregnancies.
I have no opinion right now. I'm just listening to
I don't
you.
know. If you look back on our videos, you sort of lean to my side.
Yeah, because
At
you
the end.
I'm not a conspiracy theorist like
Neither
you,
am
though.
I.
Well, I mean, that is a conspiracy theory.
I don't
though.
think it's a conspiracy theory.
You don't think that her wearing a fake bump isn't a conspiracy theory?
Not if it's true.
Okay. But I could say the sky's purple.
I mean, okay.
And I could say not if it's true.
I'm just gonna
Just because you say something doesn't mean it's true. You know what I mean?
Okay, guys. I'm gonna bring up something that's kind of been in the news lately and see if you guys think, is this a conspiracy theory or not? Have you guys heard about this thing about the UFOs? That there's now UFOs, they do exist.
Karen's here with Jess and Amy.
Oh, hey
guys.
Jess and Amy. Hey, Karen.
Hey, thanks. We're gonna all our birthdays are the same.
I know.
It's fun.
Hey guys. Has anybody heard about, like, in America right now, the Pentagon or somebody, there was a leaker? Did you see that?
Oh yeah, we're not talking about conspiracy.
No, that's
theories,
what I'm
right?
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, has anyone heard about
So
that?
funny.
Like, supposedly we now should believe in UFOs. And that used to
What do
be
you mean believe? Okay, but see, we're veering off the
No,
subject.
no,
of
I'm
the
talking
royal
about
family.
I'm talking about conspiracy theories. Sometimes they can become true.
I believe that there's other life forms out there, but I'm not going to get into this because we're talking about the
No,
baby
no,
bump.
I know, but I'm saying sometimes
Okay.
things can be true.
All right.
Anyway, so hashtag Sussex baby scam is trending like a mofo on Twitter, and it's hilarious. Guys, here's the thing, okay? Yes, Archie is questionable.
Well,
his pictures are very questionable.
It's August. August and Archie
You
are
think
the same person.
Say allegedly.
Allegedly.
Okay, so Stephanie thinks.
No, I don't think that. Nancy, I don't believe that. But I'm saying, isn't that the consensus?
Eugenie's son,
Yes.
Harry's cousin, her son, August, looks an awful lot like Archie.
Mm-hmm.
However, August is much younger than Archie, supposedly. Who knows? I mean, Archie could be 14 at this point.
Mhm.
I have no idea. I mean, we really have no idea how old he is. There was that thing in the Netflix documentary that keeps on coming up that that people keep putting up. Have you guys seen this one? So there's this picture. Now, if you guys notice in this picture, Harry, there's nothing in the bowl. He's not feeding anything to a baby.
Staged,
They're
dude.
totally staged.
Yeah.
Now, in Harry and Meghan's defense, people tend to do that in reality shows. If you watch Kardashians and Real Housewives the way Stephanie has, she can tell you that a lot of scenes are staged, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
With a script.
So was it inauthentic? Yes. Why would they stage something during the pandemic when it was supposedly only them in the house with Doria? I'll never know.
And cameras.
And
Marcus Anderson.
I
mean, it's just it was a big party.
And then there's also this one where Harry is pulling a stroller. Pulling, sorry.
Well, he could be. Wait, we don't know. He could be pulling it.
It's the migraine, guys. It's still in my brain.
Don't say that.
Harry is pushing a stroller and there's nothing in the stroller.
Yeah. But look what she's wearing. A hat.
That's not the.
No, I know.
That's not.
No.
But I know you want to say that's the Panama hat, but it's
I'm
not.
saying, look, it's an ad for something. She's got glasses.
Oh yeah, no, it's totally an ad.
It's an ad.
No, it's definitely an ad. So this baby Sussex scam thing does have my spidey senses up, and I don't know. Okay, do I think Meghan froze her eggs? Do I think those kids are really hers? Yes, because Archie looks exactly like a Markle. If the kid wasn't hers, then maybe, this is allegedly. Has anyone ever thought that maybe Ashley was the surrogate?
Who's Ashley?
Her cousin, or not her cousin, her
half cousin?
her Samantha's daughter.
Okay, so
her niece.
Her niece. Okay.
Has anyone come up with that theory that maybe
but why? We're really getting into this conspiracy theory.
You girls do know I picked you girls live vlog over Dan Wooten tonight. Well, thank you, Karen. That's amazing.
Man, that is a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure.
Karen's like family, so it's different.
Anyway,
Karen, you're obligated to do that.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, that's
Karen.
a lot of pressure. Man, I get it. Karen,
Karen, you're lucky because we have Tom Bauer on tonight. So anyways, another
I
thing
really want to open up that gift, Karen.
okay, so another thing that's floating around that's a little weird is okay, so we got the picture of Harry, Meghan, Doria. I hate saying her name because I just dislike her. Uh Prince Philip and the Queen seeing Archie for the first time. Now
Becky's back. Hey, Becky.
people are saying that that photo was photoshopped and that it's really it's really Her Majesty and Prince Philip at a horse show.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday. Are we just doing conspiracy?
No, 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 no. We're talking about. Remember what we talked about? We're doing something that people care about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. So that's going around on Sussex baby scam. Okay. And then there's this. Okay. So then there's this thing that people wanted us to read in. Was this in I get the books mixed up. Was this? Oh, this was Finding Freedom. This is when they came back from the Portland hospital, or they're describing the Portland hospital trip and how they had to go. Harry and Meghan, who were never spotted entering or leaving Portland Hospital, not Portland, Oregon. We wouldn't have them here. Didn't tell anyone about their hospital choice, not even their closest aides or friends, probably because she never went to the hospital, allegedly. The only people who did know were Doria and Meghan's medical team, which included her OBGYN, who was one of the Portland's top obstetricians, as well as Countess. She's that Countess. She's the Countess of this guy. She's married to this Earl guy of Bradford. Still, she told her patients to call her Dr. Penny, despite her reputation. Meghan would never do that. Meghan would say, just call me Meghan. She'd be like, Duchess of Sussex, please. I'm sure she did ask her OB.
I think she wants to be Princess Meghan.
Princess Meghan.
Yeah.
She can be Princess Harry. Meghan is technically allowed to be called Princess Harry.
Yeah, I know, dude.
But that's it.
I saw that on Kardashian. I mean, not Kardashian. I saw that on Twitter.
Right. Meghan did not want to deliver by C-section. Although the couple refused to comment on the details of the birth, a source said that Meghan took the advice of doctors who attended Frogmore Cottage every time in the days leading up to her house. So they're saying she did have a C-section. And so then, and again, guys, this could have been photoshopped, but the Earl who's married to the obstetrician, came out and said, my wife did not deliver Archie, but the Sun never contacted us to check if she had. Typical shabby journalism. So, okay. But that's not like the biggest deal to me. The biggest deal for me was when Lilibet was born. Okay, guys? When Lilibet was born, it was obviously very hush-hush. We didn't know when that baby was going to be born. I mean, the whole Netflix documentary, you can pick that whole thing apart and say she should have been as big as she was in that scene, or and the bump kept growing. And I mean, it was just a mess. The whole, if we really wanted to dissect that Netflix documentary, we could probably find all our answers in that. But oh my God, who wants to do that?
I think we're frustrated too, because Princess Catherine and Prince William were so transparent with those kids.
And so was,
I mean, she came out with her bump still, because that's what women have after they have children, whether it's a C-section.
Well, Meghan went to cradle her fake bump.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I mean, I think the transparency is what's driving Nancy crazy with these migraines.
No, I don't. No. I don't think it's that.
No, because it was so transparent.
No. What blows my mind is it's just been everyone's done it. The Yorks did it.
Yeah.
The Wesses.
That's what I'm saying. It was extremely transparent.
Edward and Sophie did it. I just don't get, unless she really is going to monetize them. Okay, this is the thing. Do I think the children exist? I know we are. Do I think the children exist? Yes. Do I think that they came from Meghan's body? No.
So I don't. Surrogate.
I think it was a surrogate.
Okay.
So anyway,
why would they? They're just not going to say it.
I'm going to just read this article to you, not the whole article, but just because I know Stephanie's never actually looked at this, even though I've sent this article to her a million times. Meghan Markle's obstetrician who helped, and now we're talking about Lilibet. This is in Santa Barbara. Meghan Markle's obstetrician who helped deliver Lilibet shuts her practice with little notice, telling patients she needs to focus on my own health and be with my family. Now, she actually did, guys. She put up an actual statement on her Instagram page, and her name is Melissa Drake, and she went, important news. If you have a procedure or surgery scheduled prior to June 30th, it can continue as previously planned. If you are pregnant or your due date is after June 30th, it will be necessary to transfer care to a different practice. And then she goes, warmly and with best wishes, Dr. Drake. Now, if I had a fancy dancy OBGYN, I mean, Stephanie and I, we've never had kids, but we have doctors that we're close to, that we've had all our lives. Now, would they put something up on Instagram and spring that on us, or would they write us a handwritten note or something? I mean, to me, I'm sorry, putting that stuff up and blindsiding your patients is so. Come on, Stephanie.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Isn't that weird?
It is weird.
I mean, what do you think? I mean, you've seen enough housewives and Kardashians. Why would an obstetrician, the second she delivers Lily, go, oh, by the way, guys, I'm skipping. I'm out of here.
Well, you're either she got paid off extremely well.
That's what I think.
She had a great deal, and she's retiring, or she's just she doesn't, or she just doesn't want to get asked these questions that you're asking.
Oh, come on, Stephanie.
Why would anyone put themselves through that if they went?
Exactly.
She got paid off.
Why not
she got paid off.
So why not?
Khloe Carr allegedly.
Stephanie, if you don't want press and if you don't want people questioning you, why put it out so publicly? Why not just tell your patients in private?
Because you have to have a stamp. You have to have
on Instagram.
You have to have an alibi. You have to put something there that's going, hey guys, I'm not seeing these people because I already said it's about my mental health. This, this, that, and the other. Nancy, this day and age with social media and everything going on, you got to write it down and you got to put it up. That's just how it works. Do you have chapstick?
Okay.
You just do.
Now, this is another thing that Dr. Drake, the Lily's supposed birth giver, she's married to a fertility doctor. Yeah, look at Stephanie's face. Stephanie's trying to be the voice of reason on this, but every time I drop a bomb on her, she's like, "Oh man."
Did you hear Diana's talking to Meghan?
Oh, I got that. Don't worry.
Oh,
we're gonna
sorry.
do that. Yeah.
No, I'm just
yeah. I'm like, I got that.
Wait, what?
That's coming up next. That's why I couldn't wait till Saturday, because there's so many bombs dropping. So, anyways,
sorry,
yeah.
What were you asking? I was intrigued. What were you asking?
I just said I could tell that you were shocked when I said that Dr. Drake was married to a fertility doctor.
Yeah, kind of. But that's cool.
But you don't think it's a coincidence?
That Dr. Drake is... Do I find that... Yeah, it's... I mean, all of it is, dude.
Okay.
What do you want me to say?
Okay.
I agree with you on this one.
Okay.
I need more concrete proof, dude. I can't just say... Meghan and these kids, because at the beginning of this live, you said the kids don't exist. So there's a lot of...
I never said they don't exist.
You said, well, the kids just don't exist.
No. I think it's really strange what's going on with those kids. I think Meghan's waiting to monetize the kids. I think
absolutely.
The kids are there. I think now there is something. Now I'm surprised you never saw this, because don't you watch?
And how are they paying for their education? That's expensive.
I know.
That's expensive.
I know.
I mean, I'm sure King Charles has a role in that one.
No.
There is so much tea. I like the tea about what was I just saying about that one? Princess Diana. What is that tea?
We're getting to that. That was Tom Bauer dropped this insane bombshell
today?
Yesterday.
Okay.
On Dan Wooten. It might have been the day before, but because okay, here we go. Here's
Yeah, well, we were just talking.
Okay, so Rebel Wilson, the actress.
Mm-hmm.
So she
just had a baby.
Her and her mom went to Meghan and Harry's house supposedly, and this is what she said. I'm surprised you haven't seen this. This is Andy.
Family stuff in And
I did see
and we went up to Santa Barbara, met Harry, could not have been nicer.
Had you known them before, I would assume?
No, we just had a mutual friend in common, a polo player. And then we went up, but then Megan was not as cool.
Oh, really?
Wasn't as naturally warm. But maybe, I don't know, and then my mum being Australian just asked her all these like slightly rude questions.
Oh,
and I was like, Mum,
what? What was she asking?
where are your kids? And things like that. And I'm like, Ma, don't ask her that.
Well, then maybe that's why she was.
Maybe that's why she was like, who it is.
Yeah, I actually did see that one.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
yeah. Talk about
nobody-
shade.
Nobody ever has anything nice to say about her.
No, they really don't. And why would Rebel Wilson lie about that?
She has no reason
She
to
has,
lie.
and it's on live television. Why would you make that?
She
up?
has no reason
That's
to lie.
that was a little I can't believe we haven't talked about that before, but that is because I don't think you watch Andy Cohen. So
I
I'm
don't.
confused.
I saw the clip on Twitter.
No, but yeah, when she said that, it was hysterical. She's like, he was really nice because he's in a different world mentally.
Well,
He
he was
so far removed from reality.
This is the thing. Megan was not brought up with manners.
No.
And that gets me to my next point. Supposedly, they're developing a TV show, or not a TV show. I apologize. A sequel
yeah.
to the Dickens, is it Dickens, guys? Classic Great Expectations. They're doing a sequel called Bad Manners.
Well, this is all part
or
of the
good manners or bad manners.
This is all
I
part
have
of the
no idea.
Netflix
Yes.
confusion, right? Because some people think that they got dropped from Netflix. Yesterday, I'm reading that they
I
still
don't
have
think
their
they didn't, because
No.
Netflix came out with a
they
statement.
still have their contract with Netflix. That's all safe. But it doesn't surprise me because Netflix, guys, I think people are thinking Netflix is the number one streaming service in the world. It's not. It's actually gone down a lot since Peacock has come in. And even people now are just, I got to be honest, they're going to YouTube TV. A lot of people are switching over to YouTube TV. And not a lot of people are sticking on the Twitter.
The Twitter.
You
It's
like
sound
how grandma.
No, that's
grandma,
how,
the
no.
email.
My boyfriend says the Twitter.
The
That's how
Twitter?
us old people say
No,
Twitter.
he's not old.
Okay.
He's ancient. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
The Twitter. I
No.
thought you got that from him.
No, I just said no, but I'm just saying I think YouTube TV is about to take over. I think Netflix. I don't even watch Netflix.
I
anymore.
watched
You watch Netflix?
I watched something
Seinfeld?
on what did I watch on Netflix last night? Oh, I watched Black Mirror, because season 6 of Black
And
Mirror.
that's it. That's all you want to watch. Yeah.
Okay.
It was
maybe,
okay.
but it wasn't as good as like the first couple seasons.
But I'm just saying, I think the hype and whoever's running their PR is trying to make Netflix this huge deal. Yeah, they kept their deal with Netflix, but guess what, guys? In the grand scheme of things, that deal wasn't even that much money.
Well, I
if
mean,
anyone wants to know that, watch
Yeah.
Succession on HBO.
like him or not, I mean, Elon Musk has this new deal with Tucker Carlson on Twitter. And I watch like my independent news shows at night, like Breaking Points. They'll talk about it and they'll say Tucker's getting like almost 100 million views.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, guys,
Well,
I can't remember the last time a show got that many people to watch something. I mean, that's not, I mean, it is getting crazy.
Could make a TV series called Everybody Hates Megan.
That is
Good one, Ian.
Ian, that's so hilarious. I'm writing that one down. And guess what? I'm
gonna
gonna
produce it.
I'm gonna produce it and have my dad star in it, because we
And my
need
boyfriend will direct it.
Anyways,
And Nancy will write it.
and I'll write it because I'm such a good writer. It's interesting you said that about the YouTube, because this isn't an ad for YouTube, just because we're on YouTube right
the
now.
Netflix deal is
Active
to
till
choose.
20,
Yeah, you're right, and it is, and that's the thing. People are really putting a lot of stock into this, and I wish they would get away from that for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about YouTube that I found interesting, I didn't even know about YouTube until the pandemic hit.
Mhm.
And then there was nothing to do. So I just kind of like, that's what I would watch, because nobody was making new content or anything, only YouTubers. And I noticed, like, even when
a lot of cooking shows, right?
YouTube,
a lot of banana bread.
YouTube Premium saved my life, because I was getting sick of watching the commercials. And
Yeah.
again, this isn't an ad, guys. This is just me talking the difference between Netflix and YouTube. Netflix can get very tedious, and like YouTube, you can just watch anything.
Well, and Prince William has a deal with YouTube as well. So
Oh,
I think we're missing again. Whoever's doing the PR, Marcus Anderson, whatever. People are trying to make this Netflix deal something that it's not. And I'm going to tell you, it's an Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry type situation.
You
and
make
no
a
one,
really good point.
No one really cares.
You make a really
no
good
one
point.
really cares. I had a doctor's appointment this morning. I was with my doctor. He doesn't even watch. He doesn't know these things. He knows who Oprah is, but he's like, I wouldn't tune in. It's like there's normal people out there that are only going to watch YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're only going to put YouTube on.
Yeah.
And they only trust YouTube.
Yeah.
So
I mean that's a good
it's
point.
not an ad for YouTube.
Again, this is not an ad for YouTube. It really isn't. Let's see. would have merged the pregnancy cravings. Thank you. Keep it real. I agree with you. I personally think that if Megan was 100% pregnant, not with Archie because she couldn't have done it, but with Lily, she would have merged.
I agree too. Keep it real.
Stretch mark cream
Yeah.
and baby wipes and I'm sorry, Steph.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I never saw her belly.
No.
Like her, you know what I mean?
She wanted us. Well, you saw a variation of a belly.
But a lot of people go
You
on
saw a prosthetic
in clothes. But I'm saying a lot of people go on baby moons. You know what I mean? To the beach. And they go to Mexico and they show off their belly. Look at Rihanna.
Supposedly that was the picture of her on the beach in Netflix where she was that silhouette and they were in France.
That's not.
Well, I'm just telling you.
Silhouettes don't count.
No,
okay?
I know that.
They don't count.
I know that.
That's a different situation.
Things Tyler Perry just acquired BET is going to give her you know what? I don't think so. I like is it Padina? Is that how to say her name? I actually like her page. I used to watch a lot of her stuff last year. I personally don't think he's going to give her anything on that. And this is why. How do I say this without sounding like the whitest person on the world?
In the world?
In the world. Because we did hang out with people in that world when we lived in LA.
White people?
No, people in the BET world.
Yeah, we did.
In the industry part of it. They're not going to hire a woman that looks that white. They're just not. I don't think so. I think they'll get a ton of.
She's unrelatable.
Yeah, she's not unrelatable.
Sorry.
It's not like I just can't. He'll get a ton of backlash. He won't get support from the women of BET.
Do you guys remember? I don't know if you guys remember this. Tandy Newton. Do you guys know who Tandy Newton is? She's from Westworld. She starred in ER. Towards the end,
they know because she's British.
Yeah, Tandy Newton came out with this video, crying in her eyes out. This is during her divorce, by the way.
It was also during George Floyd.
I'm just saying it was during her divorce, so you take those wacky pills during those times. But she came out crying and she was like, "I am so sorry to the Black community because I am getting all your roles.
Yeah.
I look white."
Yeah.
I get passed as a white woman. She was saying all this stuff. And a lot of Black women were like, you know what? She's kind of got a point. Yeah. Why are the directors and producers giving the light, you know what I mean? And I have no part of this conversation. I am white. I am privileged. I don't know what that's not my corner of the sky.
I don't think Tyler's going to bring her into that world. I really don't.
That's what
I think
saying
it would be
for the Tandy Newton reason, I think.
I think it would be a complete disaster.
I think it would be backlash on him.
It would be a total backlash on him. Yeah. And he's not going to make enemies out of those people.
I don't think, isn't Megan Maltese? I don't even think, is she?
We already talked about this.
So what's this Diana thing we're talking about?
Okay, I got
Karen and Ian brought this up.
I got the clip, guys. Tom Bauer, Dan Wooten. Oh my God.
This last night?
Again, if I didn't have YouTube, I wouldn't be able to watch any of this stuff. I don't know if it was last night or the night before, but I was watching it and I go, oh my God, we're going to have to talk about this on Saturday. And then I was thinking about it all morning going, why are we going to wait?
And then you wonder why do I have tension headaches?
No.
Why?
So Tom Bauer's on Dan Wooten, my favorite show. And they're just gabbing about stuff and da-da-da. Now, Tom Bauer, as you know, has very credible sources. This guy does not just say things up in the air.
He's
where
never been sued.
Well, he's never been sued, and this is something that I know for a fact that if he had said this, he would lose his credibility if it wasn't true. So I believe this 100%. Let me get to it, guys. Sorry, it was
This
like
is for you, Karen
Okay.
and Ian.
Which the Sussexes claimed when they went to California in search of privacy, produced in court. But what was very important today was
What am I
the
watching?
Mayor's
This one?
KC, their representative, urged the
Put
judge
it up
not
to
to
the-
give.
By the way, someone did send me
Put it up to
software on how to do lives and be able to put all this up so you guys can watch it like Enrique does. So it looks nice and professional. I'm currently learning the program, so we are going to get to that eventually. It's just I don't know how to do it yet.
We should get an intern like Sonia Morgan.
Damages in any of the 30 instances. Sunday, they didn't even go to trial. Reason why the KC mentioned 500 because the Mirror has clearly picked
Sorry, guys.
that you've got these two individuals now with Harry living a life of complete and utter suffered from childhood.
He's
trauma
brutal.
and
He's
asking the
brutal.
Pope, what about religion? No
Come
cure,
on,
no
man. Get
track.
your stuff together.
Spotify off as we predicted. Netflix problem.
There you go.
On two different planets, and that's what's so interesting.
But it's what Diana would have wanted. That's what he claimed. I mean,
Is this
it's
it?
hard to believe Diana would
Put it
ever,
up.
Here we go. Wait.
ever have wanted him to treat William in the way that he has.
Absolutely, absolutely. But he needs reassurance.
Okay, here we go.
And say,
And she's living.
and she supports them absolutely.
This has got to
Okay.
be entertaining for you guys.
Well, what's so
Most
interesting is
entertaining.
This
Okay, here.
extraordinary story, which I'm sure is true, is it came
I got it. See, this is why I need that program. You could be talking while I get this ready.
You just told me to watch it. I don't know what I'm watching. Guys, I have no idea what this is. Apparently, Diana is talking to Meghan Markle, Tom Bauer, Dan. You know, Karen's like, why in God's name do I not have Dan Wooten on? Why do I have these two girls on? You just have to. No, I'm kidding.
some interest. And what he was really saying was,
Is this like Diana's actually talking to Meghan, like for like a ghost? She just told me to stop. She just said talk, and now she went stop. What do I do?
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, just turn it up all the way.
I had this extraordinary story, which I'm sure is true, as it came from Harry's lips. That Harry told a friend of his when he was in London recently that Meghan is in touch with Diana, and that Diana is assuring
Princess Diana.
Princess Diana, the mother, and that Meghan is assuring Harry that his mother is absolutely sure that what they're doing is right, and she supports them absolutely in everything they're doing. And Harry told this story to my source in absolute seriousness. He
That's
really
sad.
does believe that Meghan is talking to Diana,
That's
his
sad.
mother.
That's sad.
Okay.
And saying-
Hey, wait.
And she's making him think that.
Guys, this is the thing.
Dude, she's driving him crazy. That's what narcissists do.
Guys, I've
welcome to that.
yeah, guys, this is abuse. And I'm going to tell you why. First of all, Meghan, if ghosts did exist or stuff like that,
Spirit.
Diana, that's the last person she'd be talking to from beyond the grave. Okay,
That's
I'll tell you
true.
that right now is
Yeah.
Meghan Markle. Second, I have watched, and so has Stephanie. We're obsessed with watching things on cults. If you guys haven't seen our video on MLM scams and cults, we sort of dive into Harry's Better Up thing on how he got involved in that. But what fascinates me about cults, and lately I've been watching this show called Scamfish on YouTube,
Mhm.
and it's about romance scams. You know what I'm talking about? I feel so bad for
Tinders
this.
and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. And is they really do know the kind of people they could like they wouldn't come after you and me. Like they know that. But Harry
I feel
was
like they come after you.
okay. Harry was right for the well, you watch the show we did. You were the one who did the Scientology.
At 17, no, I didn't.
I
I'm the
didn't.
one with the checkbook, and I never signed anything, man. I'm
Anyway.
the one with the boyfriend back then.
Anyways,
You came with me.
that's not how you told the story in the video.
I was 17 years old.
Okay.
I
Anyway,
never did anything with Scientology.
Anyways,
It was a good story.
It was a good story, and it was a true story. Megan Meghan, whoever saw Harry, he was definitely right for the pickings. He was right for the pickings.
But wait, are we not going to talk about how insane that is?
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying this is gotten so like okay. This is the thing. We're hearing this and we're thinking how insane it is.
That's crazy.
But people in cults and in mind control,
Yeah.
Harry,
No, you're right.
he's not hearing what we're hearing right now.
Yeah.
He's
No.
not hearing this.
She could tell him that she is, you know, an Asian American, and he'll believe it. You know what I mean? I'm being serious. Like, she could tell him anything, and he'll back her 1,000%. And he'll go, yeah, you're right,
guys. But at what point does somebody come out in Hollywood, a voice of reason? I mean, I know a lot of people are coming out and saying that she's crazy and they don't like her and she doesn't have good work ethic and all this stuff. But at some point, someone's got to just say, guys, we got to pump the brakes on this chick. Like, what is going on?
Hey, Emily, I'll see you later.
You know, like what, this girl is a cancer on this man.
But I mean, Nancy, that's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
That's insane.
I told you. Yeah. Telling your husband that she's talking to your dead mom and that she wants you to be doing all this.
That's
like
crazy. Dude, that'd
That's
be
crazy.
like me coming to you and going, dude, grandma talked to me last night, man.
Well,
and let me just tell you
something.
something.
It would be a lot different because
she would. No, it
you're
wouldn't.
you're trying to compare me and your we've known each other our entire lives and I trust you.
No,
he's only known her how many years?
It's like I'm saying the
I know it's crazy.
It's nuts.
I know
I'm
it's
hearing
crazy.
it for the first time.
I know. So what do you guys think about this? I mean, is he so far gone that he's not going to be able to come back from this?
It is scary where it might end. And I was thinking about this the other day.
I'm scared too.
I'm scared of where, gosh, I really hope William intervenes, dude. I know William's really busy right now and he's doing all these awesome things with homeless people and yay. But, oh man, he could take a flight tonight and just go talk to him and be like, dude, let's meet at Cantor's, you know, on Sunset. You know, let's go, you know, let's go have a talk. Let's meet at Twain's, you know, on Ventura.
I mean, this is the
Get
thing.
away from this because you know he's in LA. He's not in Montez. He's not with her. He's not living in the house.
I think he's at that ranch.
I think he's
at that ranch.
I think he's far away from Meghan.
Well, an article came out today and they're mad. They're mad.
Are we mad?
In InStyle magazine, a source says they're mad. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry reportedly think that people are taking cheap shots at them.
Hello, South Park.
People are taking cheap shots.
You're mad at people taking cheap. Did they watch South Park? No, I'm being serious. I mean, South Park destroyed them. There's nothing. There's nothing people like you, like all our friends here on YouTube and us. There's nothing we can say. South Park put the nail.
We didn't do anything.
We did nothing wrong. He opened up her mouth into an empty vessel. Okay, I mean. Sorry that we're taking cheap shots at you, but they set it up and we're knocking it out of the park. Okay, I'm really. I get mad when the Sussex squad's blaming us.
I know
people like us,
Listen,
normal people.
I'm going to treat Harry differently than I treat. Thank you, Merry Christmas. I'm going to treat him a little differently. I'm going to treat Harry differently than I do Meghan because I really do from what I have read and seen about cults. And if you guys, and actually I think we are, I'm not going to even ask, we are going to do another show about cults because I watched, do you know, I watched another thing on a guy that he called himself Rama and he had blonde hair and he had a jerry curl and he got people to think that he was a reincarnated Buddha from like, way back.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, but he got them to do it.
Nancy, that's what I'm saying.
I'll send it to you.
Harry is so vulnerable and messed up, and we're still trying to infiltrate that cult, by the way, everybody.
Okay.
No, we just can't talk about it, allegedly, okay? But trust me, it's in the works, allegedly. But I'm saying, Nancy, you have to understand, he's so vulnerable. If you're missing your mom that much, and you want... Nancy, I'm going to ask you a question. What was the thing that he said after Princess Diana passed away in that tunnel? What did he say?
What did Harry say?
Yeah, he said she picked her. She's coming back. She picked her.
Oh, in Anderson in the book.
Yes.
Oh, that she faked her death and she's coming back.
Harry thinks that his mom faked her death and that she's still coming back.
No. And then he said he saw the pictures and he accepted it.
I understand that, but initially, Nancy, do you
Yeah.
understand that's mental? That's a mental
Yes,
disorder. Okay, so whatever Megan's feeding him about his mom, you go to a fortune teller and you feel better, right? You go to a psychic, you bring on people at home, and they, oh, I can read your palm, dude. Oh, dude, you have money coming.
Yeah.
Give me $1,000. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? She's selling this to him, dude, through Princess Diana.
Yeah, I know.
And she's a horrible person for doing
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Who is
Somebody help Harry. I'm going to say
Someone
this right now. Somebody help Harry.
wake up?
Hello, William.
God, someone.
So
God.
you guys are there over there. You guys could just knock on
There
the
are
door and get
people-
William to do it.
There are people that can, you know, that there are people that they do reverse brainwashing. What's it called? I'll send you the documentary tonight.
Oh yeah,
Guys, I'll put the documentary
Oh,
of
what
the
is that
guy
called?
I watched on YouTube last night. I'll put it in the link. Deprogramming.
Deprogramming.
And the guy usually is like 98% effective with these people, but he goes like the 2% that sway
yeah.
say that, oh, we kidnapped them and we tortured them and we did all this stuff.
Or
because
or they're gonna spin the drug problem. She's going to say Harry was on drugs the entire marriage. I was abused emotionally by him.
Yeah.
He came home drunk every night and started. It's gonna be the Johnny Depp thing. He started throwing bottles across the room. It's gonna be crazy the amount of lies that Megan tells you guys. She's gonna keep saying it because she's setting him up right now. This whole drug thing, you think he wanted that out there? Hell no.
No. Demarkled. That's a
Demarkled, Ian.
Ian's
got
on fire
you're-
today.
You're on fire, man. Write that one down too.
Anyways, yeah, this is really sad. I really hope somebody comes to his defense. Obviously, well, you know David Foster. You watch Rolanda. Is he a jerk? Like
David Foster? I've met David.
He dropped Harry like a wet towel.
David Foster is not a good person, though, dude.
Okay, so it makes sense why Harry's not under his wing anymore.
No, he's not a good person. He's a narcissist. He treats women like garbage. He's a misogynist.
Allegedly.
I know this firsthand. He's not a good person, and I feel sorry actually for his 5 wives that had to put up with that.
I'm sure they got a great
There's one married to him still.
deal.
I feel awful. I feel awful for the women that have to put up with him because he's not a good person.
Okay, well that makes sense then. Why she would allow a person like that around Harry, because it's just more breaking down.
You have to break down their spirit. If you don't look at that person and tell and say all the negative things, okay, you can braise them back up, the next day. But if you don't pinpoint all those negative things, that person's never going to break.
Yeah.
Okay. And guess what, guys? Everyone has their cap. Doesn't everyone have their cap? You can only get to this much before someone loses it. And Harry is on the verge. Okay. And I hope he's at a hotel right now. I wish William would go to that hotel and like I said, take him out to a diner and talk to him. Am I wrong?
No.
I'm just frustrated. I'm frustrated because when we start talking about the cult stuff, it irritates me.
It's just so obvious. And you know what I noticed about that documentary that I watched the other night on that Rama guy, is every person that was deprogrammed said, I can't believe I didn't see what I see now. I really hope Harry gets to that point one day.
Take the drug taking, and well, I mean, I think he does have mental health issues.
Megan doesn't.
David Foster is the modern Henry VIII.
Yeah. I think Megan.
It's not a good person.
Megan overcalculated, and this is something that I didn't mention in our narcissism video. But I think she overcalculated her reach, because this is the thing.
She's not the puppet master.
Well, no, she was able to get away with lying back in the day because no one cared to check her stories, and who cares?
She's not the puppet master.
But now she's so public that anything she says, we're going to be on the internet checking. Like I know I am.
Yeah, South Park.
Yeah,
South Park's going to make an episode out of whatever she says.
Like I noticed that even when she like looks a certain way, I will like I'll be like, what?
Well, because you're into this.
It's not that I'm into it. I find
you're in deep.
I got to be honest with you. Everybody's into this. I mean, I was flipping through YouTube stuff the other day. Ben Shapiro covers this.
I did see that.
Ben Shapiro
I
covers
did
this.
see that. I did see that.
Breaking points. My liberal, independent media source that I watch every night for news covered this.
Yeah.
This is crazy. And it was all negative towards Meghan. It's all
Well,
negative.
Americans want her out.
Americans are done, guys. We are officially done. When she starts making
Thanks,
breaking,
Katrina. Love you.
when she starts making breaking points, when she starts making Crystal Ball and Sager's radar, that's crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy. So yeah, I mean, this is.
I
It's
said
getting
I said
crazy.
this a couple weeks ago. The only out for her now is just keep your mouth shut and do whatever King Charles tells you to do.
He's not
Again,
going to let her back
There's a
in.
negotiation
She won't be let.
I'm telling you, if the kids are biologically Harry's children, King
They are,
Charles
they are.
will negotiate. Yes, allegedly.
Allegedly.
But King Charles will negotiate some sort of deal with her, saying, "You do what I say. You say what I." Yes, he will, Nancy. This is a success.
I read the comments that people write. Nobody agrees with you, by the way.
You know what though? I don't care if anyone. I was talking to my doctor about this morning about mental.
Here we go again.
No, I'm just saying. but why can't we have different opinion at this point?
We can have it. Hey guys, Sussex baby scam is still trending on Twitter. Good job, guys. Good job.
I gotta check that out.
I mean, it's crazy.
No, but I'm just saying. Everyone has an opinion. That's okay. That's okay. I said in 2 to 3 months they're going to be back in the UK. I did say that.
I mean, this is the thing about the surrogate too, is why use a fake doll on that pap walk in Canada? Why was the belly moving that way? I haven't found one woman that said, "Oh yeah, my belly moves that way too. It deflates."
Wait, Tessa, what? There's a ton of hidden eggs towards Meghan in the SP episode. Someone broke it down. What's the SP?
What's SP? I'm stupid, guys. I don't know
like
what
to see all
SP
that
is.
stuff.
Yeah.
Tessa, let me know what you're talking. I have to agree with Nancy on this. Charles is too much of a peacemaker. Well,
You mean Stephanie? You're agreeing with Stephanie.
Or Nancy. That's Nancy.
I know, but they agree with you because he's a peacemaker. You're saying that Charles will let her back in. I don't
no,
think so.
that's not playing peacemaker. That's being the king, man. And going, you do what I tell you, and you're gonna sign this. This is my freaking NDA now. Because Meghan never signed anything. She said that in the Cut magazine interview.
She can't be trusted. You know why? This is why.
She signed something, she has to be trusted,
Because
she's gonna get locked up.
The reason why you can't trust Meghan is because she'll then go to the press and say,
I know. Stephanie is right.
He made me sign an NDA. They made me do that.
But she already came out in the Cut magazine thing and she said,
I
never
know.
signed anything.
I know.
And then Gayle King came in and said,
okay, but you're not,
Meghan never signed anything.
You're not understanding
He's
what I'm
going to
saying.
make her sign something.
But you're not understanding what I'm saying.
What?
If he gives her an inch, if he gives her 1 inch to even have a discussion with him about signing.
South Park. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, guys.
We're idiots.
South Park.
Migraine's gone onto my head now.
You're saying if he gives her an inch, if he gives her a chance, this is why Harry wasn't allowed to see him during the coronation. If he gives her a little tiny inch, then that means that she will use it. She'll say, this is where we met. This was what his office looked like. This is the pictures that were in it.
Hasn't she already done that?
She'll go into detail.
Yeah.
Because right now she's never talked to King Charles. She's only talked to the Prince of Wales, Prince Charles.
Mm-hmm.
She has never been and had a sitting with them. And I'm saying that is going to be the moneymaker for her. That's why she wants to get to Charles, is because she wants to sit with the king. She wants her grandchildren to sit with the king. That's what she wants. That's going to make her money. And Charles, please, for the love of God, don't do it. Yeah. Don't do it. Do not fall for this. This is nuts.
If the kids are Harry's, I don't think he's going to turn his back. So
I don't think he's going to turn his back either, but at some point you have to.
Yeah.
You have to.
Well, especially if a cult's involved.
Well,
that's a cult. Could you imagine if Nancy was right and I really did join Scientology? I mean, I just came home and I'm like, dude, guess what? I'm taking a class tomorrow. I spent $35 on that. I mean, it's insane the amount of people that actually fall for this.
Yeah, we would have been like, okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, so you guys, he blocked me. Did he block you?
Who?
Can you go on to Scobie's Twitter page?
Oh yeah, I think he hasn't.
So
blocked me yet.
Omid Scooby's
He's coming out with a new
what
book.
what does Lady C call him?
I don't know.
I don't know. Harry and Meghan's biographer is set to release a new bombshell book covering the future of the. Okay. Oh, he blocked you too.
Thanks, Nancy.
He must have known of you.
He
See?
must be.
You should feel special.
I have not even said anything on this dude's stuff, and he blocked me without even knowing me. We got a Jonathan Chevin situation going on. Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
Your reputation precedes
Well,
you.
no, I was just gonna say, he's coming out with a new book called.
I know.
Endgame.
I was reading it, and then you freaked out.
Well, it's ridiculous.
Okay, his new bombshell book covering future of the royal family. Omid Scabies, author of Finding Freedom, claims the new book will come out in November, and it will be. And he used this word himself. This is quote penetrating investigation. Penetrating investigation. Well, I wouldn't be too worried about this if I was the royal family, and I'll tell you why. Finding Freedom had so many lies. I didn't read it either, but it was so debunked.
Yeah.
And Meghan and Harry themselves even came out at one point and said things weren't true in that book.
But I feel like a lot of people, like Omid right now,
Yeah.
and the Sussex Squad people, I guess Dr. Shula or maybe other people,
Shola,
whatever.
She's not a doctor.
I feel like a lot of people right now see where this is going.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Boom,
yeah.
you know.
Scooby-Doo.
So whatever you can get, whatever tree branch you can grab onto on the way down, just to get some of those dollars and coins, people are gonna do. So what Omid is doing is genius, because he's like, this isn't gonna last forever. Their 15 minutes is coming to an end, guys.
For sure.
I mean, there's no way.
Yeah.
Meghan and Harry have no credibility in America.
Yeah.
They have no credibility in the UK.
Yeah.
Guess what? The money is about to run dry.
Yeah.
So if I was on Team Meghan's side, I would be grasping right now. So I would be making T-shirts. I'd be making hats. I'd be doing it all. Just to make some money for animal rescue. That's all I would do.
I agree with
Wouldn't you
you
do
on that.
that?
No. I do see people see the writings on the wall and the sand is running out of the hourglass. I do see people seeing that, and Omid being, he's proven that he is a jerk and he doesn't care about anything but money and status, and nobody takes him seriously anymore. And yeah, you're right. He does see the writing on the wall, and he's got to go down with he's not going to go down with the ship. He's going to jump out of the he's going to jump out
a lifeboat
with a lifeboat. So he's going to go with the women and children.
Yeah.
In a lifeboat.
If anyone wants to know what that means you're a coward.
I think the black women celebrities that are keeping quiet about Meghan is their form of calling Meghan out. I think they're just like, did you guys notice like the BET Awards? Why weren't they there? Presenting.
That's weird.
Why wasn't Meghan presenting? I mean, she got what did she get? Didn't she get like the highest?
The
BET?
CEO and owner of BET is Meghan's child's godfather.
Yeah,
why wasn't she there?
I was expecting her to be there. I really was.
They'd be like, "Hey, godfather, yeah, come on over."
Yeah,
come TLC. We got a anniversary thing going on.
Karen and everybody else, whoever has not been blocked by scabies, just do intel for us. Let us know if there's anything interesting going on over there. Not that I could make a burner account. I mean, that's what's funny about blocking.
No, don't do
blocking
stuff like
certain
that.
YouTubers and stuff. Like, he knows we're real. That's why I always love it when people block me, because I'm like, because they know I'm not a bot.
Yeah.
So I'm like, they must know of me.
Yeah, you get excited.
I'm making a name for myself.
Don't get a headache though.
Candace Owens does.
You're making a name for yourself.
Candace Owens, but there needs to be somebody in more of like the mainstream liberal.
Yeah, Candace
side.
She's too far right.
Yeah, like
way too far right.
Obviously, I agree with everything Candace Owens says.
I don't agree with everything.
No.
Oh, about them, yes, of course. I thought you meant everything. I was like,
pop culture.
I agree.
Kardashians, yes, but there needs to be somebody like Angela Bassett, or I don't know,
Michelle Obama.
No, not Michelle Obama.
She's not left.
No one in politics. No one in politics. I'm
Okay.
tired of people in politics. No one in politics.
So
just somebody.
okay.
Somebody. So, Angela, if you're out there, I know you watch the show. I love
Kerry
you.
Washington.
Kerry Washington.
You should do that.
Yeah, Angela. Well, she's good friends with Ellen, so I don't think that's going to happen.
I know.
But anyways, I am working on a really good video for you guys that I'm hoping that I will get out tomorrow.
What is it?
I got some info on Doria
Oh gosh.
and her business that she runs. It's called it's such a long name, guys. It's so stupid. But guys, I found some very interesting intel because I got to be honest with you. I'm fascinated how nobody has checked more on this business, and I know it's hard, and I know, but she's got a business called Loving Kindness Senior Care Management.
Yeah.
Do you want me to say that again?
We did talk about that though.
No, I know, but I wanted to know more about it, so I got some new information on her and that particular website.
Is it a sham?
Hint. I'm so bad at blinking.
I know.
I could never
blinker.
be sexy and wink at people like.
No,
like
wait,
I
wait,
just
don't
I
open
don't
your
have.
mouth.